are you? Andy Suku, founder and CEO of Y2K Credit Solutions. Today I have a good topic to talk to you guys about. And I'm actually excited about this topic because I spoke about this topic numerous times. But we actually have a solution for our clients that's in this situation. And I've said it before in previous videos, and I'll say it again. Everything that we speak about as far as financial literacy, getting you out of debt, getting you back there, getting your financial power, we have tested all of our methods with real-time clients, with real-time situation before I actually come on here and speak to you guys about it. And this topic, a lot of you guys have been calling us about the situation, and it's upside down auto loans. That's what we're going to talk about. Now, we've done quite a few videos on our YouTube channel about this topic, and we've talked about getting out of an upside down auto loan. But a lot of our clients actually did not take our advice and went down the wrong path because they listened to someone else and they try to commit insurance fraud. Now, you guys know these days insurance fraud, it's a big thing. A lot of insurance companies are on high alert with insurance fraud, so they deny a lot of claims, right? Now you're stuck with the car and then you're stuck with the debt. So we had two clients that was in that situation, and we tried this approach with them and getting them out of an upside down auto loan. And it actually worked. It worked out better than we expected. Granted, the client had to pay a little bit of money towards his new loan, but it worked out for both of them. So today we're going to talk about how to get out of an upside down auto loan. And before we get into this topic, I'm going to give you guys quite a few tips on this, so get ready. But before we get into the topic, one thing I need you to know, in order for this product to work for you to get out of an upside down auto loan, your credit score has to be at a 720 minimum, and your DTI has to be at a 30% or lower, okay? It has to be that number. Reason being is because the option that we're going to talk about requires this kind of requirements in order for the plan to work. So how do we get out of an upside down auto loan? The way to get out of an upside down auto loan is go into a lease of a cheaper car for 3 years or less. What do I mean by that? Okay, let's talk about it. So let's say you have an auto loan for Santander's, right? Santander's. You're upside down, I don't know, let's say $20,000. That's too much. Let's say upside down $10,000, okay? Now, you want to get out of this loan because, as you can see, you're upside down $10,000. Every payment that you're making monthly is going to interest. How do you calculate this? And how do you know if you're upside down? Go to your credit report. Make sure you get a credit report from Score Navigator. Put in the promo code Y2K Credit 10. Go to the credit report. Look at the tri-merge report. Pull up the auto loan. Look at the date that you opened the loan and how much you took out. Let's say you took out $30,000. Then look at the date, the current date, current reported date, which would be May 9th. Let's say May 9th, how much you owe? May 9th, you owe $28,000. Right, let's say you opened it, this is 24, this is 5/9/23. For a year, you've had this loan opened up, right? Now, what you're gonna do is calculate from 5/29/23 to 5/29/24 is 12 months, right? 12 months. Now, 12 months times the monthly payment, let's say $700, and you'll get that number, whatever that number comes out to. Now, if you look at the loan, if you took out $30,000, you owe $28,000, you made a payment of 7 times 14, $8,400. Let's say you made that. Basically, you've only made an impact in the loan of $2,000 versus interest. That's how you made it upside down. Basic calculations, right? These numbers, I made the numbers up, by the way. So anyway, let's say, same scenario, you're upside down $10,000, which is very, as you see, this guy's 1 year, $8,400. It's not that hard to get the $10,000 upside down loan, right? Okay, so you're in this auto loan, you're upside down. You need to get out of it because you're drowning by the time you finish paying off for the car. It's not worth it. The loan to value for the car is going down. and you're underwater. So there's like 5 negative things right there alone, right off the bat, which makes the reason you want to get out of this auto loan. Okay. So now, the way to get out of it is going into an auto lease. Let's say you got to lease a Toyota Camry for $350 a month times 36 months. Obviously, you were paying $700 a month here. You're going to go with the lease of $350 there. Okay, the numbers are half, cutting it in half. However, in order to get a lease, and this is for every single dealership, never fails, you can test it yourself, just go into the dealership and find out. You have to have tier 1 credit. What's tier 1 credit? This scenario I just painted here. So I'm giving you the play. I don't like to use the word plug. I don't like to use that, but I'm giving you, I don't like to use the word play, to be honest with you. I'm giving you the calculation to be qualified. Now, you will have to put some money down. All right? So, but let's finish this. Let's finish this scenario. So you have to have a 720 minimum and 30% debt to income ratio. That means you have to resolve all the other stuff on your credit report. You got to fix your credit. Where we come into play, we get you credit ready to go into this lease to get you out of this upside down auto loan. So now we get your credit fixed. We enhance it if we need to. You know, obviously it's going to be a speedy process because we want to get you out of this loan as fast as we can. Because we don't want you to commit insurance fraud because that can affect you. Not only being caught for an insurance fraud, with future car insurance, it's very hard to get. As you know, insurance companies speak to each other all day. So you might not be able to get insurance again, okay? Now you're stuck asking people to put things in their name again for you, which is not something you want to do. So first, we got to fix the credit, all right? Fix the credit, get it up to this scenario right here. Secondly, we have to find a car half of the price you're paying now, which is easy. Toyota, Corolla, whatever. If you have to drive one of these cars for 3 years, who the hell cares? As long as you're out of debt, you're not upside down, correct? So we have to get a car. Now you have to put a little bit of money down. So you definitely have to pay taxes and DMV fee. That's always paid up front. You never want to finance that. Who wants to pay interest on taxes and DMV? Who wants to pay interest on the SAM? He's already making a lot of money. So I know you guys like to, leases you have to put money down. Financing, you'll probably get away with it. You can roll it into the financing. Lease, you have to. So for example, let's say there's a couple things more we have to talk about. So you have to put some money down. So let's say you put $2,500 down, tax and DMV, and you put another $2,500 down towards the negative, right? Now you're gonna trade this car into the dealership. You want to make sure, let's say you want to make sure you already know the numbers before you go into the dealership, which you should know because I told you how to get the numbers on your credit report. Okay? The new bank does not know that you're upside down. They just know you want to trade the car in. So for example, if you're upside down, you're at $30,000, you go to Car Guru, Kelly Blue Book, you know what the car is worth. Let's say the car is worth $20,000. That's what the really car is worth. You want to make sure when you're going to go do this deal with any dealership, and you want to go towards the end of the month because that's when they want to make their commission. That's when they're struggling to make their commission. Every dealership is the same way. You want to go, when you go to the end of the month, so you do your due diligence, you find a car, you do the research on the car, you do the payments and all that stuff, right? Now when you're ready to pull the trigger, you go to the dealership, you know that you owe $10,000 in negative equity. You want to make sure you negotiate. If they say, oh, we'll give you $20,000, no, give me $23,000 and I'll make the deal happen. You want to make sure they absorb as much as this negative equity into their deal in their pockets, because there's going to be some negative equity that you're going to roll into your new loan. Okay? So let's say they give you $23,000 for the car. You might be a good negotiator, which I highly suggest you practice on it because these dealerships could take you for a ride and back. So if you get $25,000 for the car and make the deal happen, take it. You want to make sure the dealership absorbs as much of that negative equity. So let's say, okay, they give you $25,000. Now there's $5,000 left over negative equity. You're going to roll that into your new payment. So your payment may go from $350 to $375. $25 more. But also you're putting some money down. So you might only have $2,500 negative equity in your monthly payment because you put in $2,500 down. I hope this makes sense to you guys, because this is a very foolproof way of getting out of a lease when you're upside down. Now, a lot of you guys got getting out of a car payment into a lease when you're upside down. Now, a lot of you guys got into the situation over COVID because, I don't know what possessed you guys to go buy all these expensive cars thinking that the market is going to be the way it is and you're going to get away with a lot of things, and it didn't work. Affordability is not there. You may have issues with your job, whatever the case may be, hardship, you're not able to keep up with this payment, but also you're upside down. And I've said this in a lot of videos before, that if you get a car from outside financing, if you purchase a car and you have to get Capital One, Santander, Ally, they're subprime banks. You don't want to be in those deals because you will be upside down. That's what I'm trying to say. Now, this is the scenario of how you get out and not commit insurance fraud. If you're in a situation and we need to get your credit fixed up to here, to get your credit qualified for a lease, give our office a call and we'll definitely love to help you out. Like I said, we've tested this on 2 clients already, sound, foolproof, and it worked with our guidance and our help and so forth, right? Also, we have a relationship with dealerships that we can connect you guys with too. But this is a foolproof way to get out of this upside down auto loan. If you have any questions, comments about this video, drop it below and I'll try to answer it for you guys. If you have a situation that you want to get some assistance on, you want to get out of it, give our office a call, 516-568-4541. We'll be here to assist you guys. Talk to you soon. See you down the road on the next video.